Hi, this is Rubino from DevilsDigest.com over here after Friday's scrimmage for ASU basketball with forward Savon Goodman. And Savon, you led all scores tonight. How'd you feel about your game?
I feel great about my game. My game starts with playing hard, going out there playing tenacious, running the floor, and just trying to bring energy to the game. My energy was feeding off to my teammates, and that's how we got an early lead. So, just going out there playing hard, the skill and us scoring is going to come off our defense. So if we're out there playing hard defense, we're going to put points on the board.
I know it's not unusual for a team with so many newcomers to have ups and downs during the preseason. I know you had really tough two scrimmages the last 2 weekends. Did you feel that things really started to improve ever since that last scrimmage, and you kind of showed it tonight in tonight's scrimmage?
Definitely. Well, my team is working. We work hard every day in practice. We compete with each other. Scrimmages, we use those to get better. Our coach does a great job with, learning from film, learning from our mistakes, but I couldn't play in the two scrimmages that we had because one was away and they were against different opponents. This was like an in-game scrimmage, so I was able to play in it. But, I was just trying to show my guys out there today what I'm going to be bringing to the table, and while I'm out for these couple games, what I want them to bring to the table. You don't have to worry about scoring. You don't have to worry about, locking your man down. Just I go out there and think of it as just help a teammate. If we all helping each other and we're out there playing hard and playing our butts off, we're going to win a lot of ball games.
I know I've been asked this question probably a million times, but just the fact that you transferred from UNLV to a junior college and then came over here, and you have to sit out the first, I think it's 7 games of the season. Is it still hard to come to grips with that, or are you kind of okay with it right now, but when the season starts, it might be really harder?
Man, I'll cry about it a couple nights when the season starts. I've been crying about it for the past year. But I put myself in that situation, so I have no one but to blame myself. I've learned from my situation. I gained confidence, and I did a lot of learning and working on my game this offseason, this year that I had off. So I'm ready to just come back and show people that I'm back where I left.
So you talk about working on your game. What kind of skills do you think you really improved on quite a bit, let's say from 2 months ago until now?
Definitely positioning. When I was a freshman, I was just going out there and just playing because I had a motor. I was more athletic than everybody, but now I'm looking at the game different. I watch a lot of film on positioning, old school film, and new film on myself. I go in my coach's office every day and watch film on positioning, knowing my calls out there to help my teammates, not just saying somebody's going back door, but hitting them and then sending them back door so they can delay them a second so we can get help to the weak side. So just learning our offense and our defense and how Coach Herb wants to run our schemes.
In football, there's a scout team that all their purpose is, they're never going to play. All the purpose is to try to go to make the starters better for that week's game. Do you feel you kind of like, at least for the first 7 games, kind of like the scout team player, like trying to make guys like Connor McDougal, like Eric Jacobson better?
Oh, no. Connor McDougal has made a great stride from the summertime when he came in here. He was a little soft when he came in here this summer, but, playing through the summer, we was playing up and down, and then skill, I just always kept preaching to him. Got to be tough. You got to be tough. You got to be tough. In his ear, whether it's good or bad, giving him compliments, and he took it. He took the constructive criticism, and he's been getting better. He's been doing a great job getting better. I got to bang against E every day and him every day. So with my positioning, that's getting a lot better because I got to figure out ways to get around these guys. They're 250, 6'10". I'm not just going to be posting these guys up or pushing these guys off the block because they're big guys. So. Just with that alone, I think I made a tremendous stride in myself.
And last question, as a team, what do you think you guys need to improve on? The season tips off a week from tonight. As a team, what do you think you really need to go ahead and make sure you got that check mark on the checklist?
That's a tough one. It's definitely a lot of stuff to improve. We'll go in and review film tomorrow and see what we didn't come through on and didn't emphasize today because we went over a lot of stuff today in practice. But I think one thing we can do better is moving without the ball. We don't have any superstar, any draft picks that's here this year, so we got to play for each other this year. So my key thing that I always preach to my guys, what are you going to do without the ball to make your teammate better? Go set a screen, go set a back screen, go set a flare, a double drag. It's always, you should never be standing around. With our team this year, we should never just stand around and watch somebody go one-on-one and try to beat their man off the ball because that's not us. That's not us as a ball club, and that's not going to win us games.
Okay. Savon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And for Savon Goodman, this is Rubino reporting for Devil's Digest.